Well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Takes it at the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
The 39-yard line.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Hendricks in on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup.
They'll run it here with Logan.
In 3 at the 45-yard line.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Jones, the ball.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
By A.J. Boyer.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on
out of the shotgun. It's Jones. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 20-yard line. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Vikings, nothing.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. former Seminole back home in Florida. It's Dalvin Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago. Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special runs in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to... It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. That's good concentration right there, and he did a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. And it certainly doesn't hurt that at 6'5", he's got a big wingspan that allows him to go up and complete that play.
Watch the edge. Go Bandit.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time. As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air. They'll try again with Jones. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
Here's Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
Is good.
And he'll bang that one through.
Score Buccaneers 14, Vikings nothing. Bradley Pinion, the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump. I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped. A false start backs them up 5. First and 15. From the gun, here's Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Last week, several good performances in the NFC, but he was the conference's offensive player of the week, well over 100 yards. And just the ability to make catches. You know, that gets underplayed sometimes because we're always looking for the move or the big run, but catch the football consistently, that racks up the yardage. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker. Cousins throw complete to Thielen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
16 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Get credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Running for it, here's Cook. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down, and the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is going to have the Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Now Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
Brady.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Chris Godwin. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
They're running it. Hey, check right 47. Check right 47.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out. So this is taken in. It's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And give them a gain of 37.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
On first down, Cook, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, Cook. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 34. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
And the Vikings first down.
Cousins on first down. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Complete to Ronald Jones.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Open man has got one. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing, because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it's going to be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that's caught inside the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Cousins. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off inside the 5. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence.
And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. They'll run on first down. It's Cook, and he'll take this one down to the 36.
Cook, the ball carrier.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Buccaneers, 36.
Now Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Vikings 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Brady's throw there complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd down. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And some room to work. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He's crossing. He's checking.
Here's Jones. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
The end of the third quarter of play.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. The Bucs on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. He may try and run for this. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots, and that's what happened on that play. He saw an opening and went and got it.
Well, he really hasn't ran the ball all game. Fourth quarter here, need a big play, able to pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun now for Brady. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense, and they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And not the prettiest kick he'll ever have, as this one just does manage to stay inside the right upright and creep over the crossbar. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. On 1st and 10, Cousins flush to his right. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Play fake. Cousins. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Cook, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
Dalvin Cook, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Score, Buccaneers 17, Vikings 14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Antonio Brown on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10. At their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his response.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So what a call there. They get 9 on the fake punt and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Check. Watch twist. Check. Lucky.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Keep on the ground with Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
For the Buccaneers.
This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. They're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. 1, to get yourself in position for this.
And he's going to go down in the end zone. Cousins taken down for the safety. And that disastrous play partner is ultimately going to seal their fate in this one, isn't it?
It certainly is, because they give up the 2 points, but that's not really what did it. It's having to give up the football. And because they gave up the football, guess what? The other team now can take the ball and close this game out.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Jones. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Today's final score.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it.